Americans get confused by pretty much everything, whether it's geography, I'm sure you guys have seen those videos before, language, culture, it's a mess. Hell, they don't even know half the stuff that they're supposed to know from being from America. So when we're checking out Americans in Australia, I can only imagine how bad this is going to be. So let's just go ahead and dive into the video. I'm probably going to get just as confused as some of these people, and it should be a good watch for you. Just don't be too mean, okay? Oh, by the way, if it's your first time here, my name is Jacob. I'm an American just fascinated with different cultures and countries all over the world. But I will say Australia has always been towards the top of my list of places that I want to visit. All right, that's enough talking. Smash the like button. Let's dive in.
Prices.
American goes to Australian grocery store.
Crazy. Dirty potatoes. Fresh though.
Dirty potatoes?
Ooh.
You guys have to remember that in our grocery stores, all the food has been, washed with like chlorine and pesticides, and we don't have dirt on our food. Like, of course, those potatoes are fresh, and you're always supposed to wash all your vegetables. We do I think it's a vinegar bath. I don't think we do it in potatoes, but I don't know. My wife does like all kinds of preventative stuff, and yeah, let's keep going.
Moldy.
Some sausage. Moldy? She has to be joking. I really hope that was a joke. Impressed with how the trolley moves so easily. Yo, you guys have... We don't have these. I've seen them before. I'm extremely jealous that you guys have these amazing shopping carts. Trolleys. Can never get over that. Trolley. I always thought that that was like a train. Confused by there's red wax on the bottom of the bananas. All right, there's our first one. I am also confused why there is red wax in the bottom of the banana. I'm trying to think, what would that be for? So they don't, when they're traveling, they don't rip open and get spoiled? Maybe? Are they easier to peel? Help me. Rocket spinach. These potato chips look exactly like Lay's. Like same colors for the same flavors. Now this is cheese and onion Lay's. What the heck? Not Lay's. They're called Smith's. I wonder if they're owned by the same company. They look really similar. Like the middle logo is like the red and the yellow, and then the blue and yellow packaging. They might be different, but.
Wow, roast beef. I like beans.
These are like,
Who doesn't like beans?
Heroin prices.
Heroin prices? I don't know what heroin prices means. Like expensive? Oh, we gotta check out the comments. Must you touch everything? Babe, those chicken sausages ain't moldy. It's got herbs inside. I thought that was like kind of common sense. They just got moldy meat in Australia. American comes back and tells his friends that. Moldy. You can't be serious. Being so aggressive with the produce, that's expensive. Did she say why was the potatoes dirty? Like that's how they come out of the ground before washing. I'm telling you guys, Americans do not clean their food.
I'm gonna tell you everything I fucking hate. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tell you all the crazy shit that goes on here that doesn't happen in the States. Starting off with numero uno. If I'm talking to somebody and they're referring to their dad, you would think they would say, my dad, right? Mm-mm. Dad took me to the store. Dad dropped me out. What do you mean, dad? It's your dad, babe. It's not my dad. It's your daddy. But for real. Also, everybody here is barefoot. You know how in the States we have those signs? It's like, no
Okay, so it's true. Everyone's barefoot? I could totally get down with that. This is the second time I've heard this now, and I've only made like 4 videos on the channel. Barefoot, quite a bit. All right, that's cool. I'm down with it. I thought that maybe it was just like a thing that happened in the 70s or 80s. I don't know. But 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 I don't know you know, it's more rare, you know.
Shoes, no shirt, no service. That's not a thing here. They'll serve you no matter what. Everybody here loves nicknames. Like, I'll tell somebody my name is Grace, and then they'll already be calling me Gracie. Or if you have a longer name, they'll automatically shorten it. Even stuff like avocado. If you look at a menu, never will say avocado. Avo. Avo. Can I have avo toast? Or arvo. Arvo means afternoon. That kind of relates to the lingo. Like,
Arvo means afternoon. After, I guess there's kind of a V in there. All right.
how you going? Instead of how you doing? How are you doing? How are you going? Obviously, they drive. Actually, it's not obvious because I didn't know they drive on the left side of the road until I got here. But they do drive on the left side of the road. They also walk on the left side of the street.
do.
But what I didn't get was that
Guys, I always just thought it was the UK that drove on the left side of the road. I didn't know Australia did too. I learn something new every day.
this like really shook me. I went to a Pilates class when I first got here. And you know how normally we start everything with like the right side? They start everything with the left side, which I guess kind of makes sense. Another one, they don't have Venmo here.
Okay.
Instead, to like transfer money to someone, you have their routing number and their bank account number. Everybody here has.
Oh, no Venmo or Cash App or any of that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't really use those that very rarely. I'll just use the one that's connected to my bank, which is Zelle, but that's interesting.
Tattoos, piercings, mullets, mustache. The fashion here is very
Lots of
like
tattoos.
business casual. The shorts that go all the way
So business casual with lots of tattoos and a mullet. Trying to visualize that.
down to your knees. The freaking birds are the loudest things. They sound to me like minions. Like nobody here's fat. Everybody's always working out. Everybody has abs. Everybody's fit. Everybody.
No, that's just us, honey. We hold the title. We're number one. We are number one in obesity. We're not making any changes.
Runs like nobody's fat. If you see a fat person, they're not from Australia.
All right. Can't confirm I am a fat Australian. All right. That's hilarious. My dad. Yeah, so in Australia, we understand context. Avocado doesn't have an R in it. Nobody's fat. Are we talking about the same Australia? She's probably in like maybe like some nice area of Australia, like one of the a big city or something. Why would I ever refer to your dad as dad? It's never how are you going? It's how you going? I probably just butchered that so bad.
Okay,
What's this?
now who was gonna tell me that every country has a national flag? I thought American flag was like, I thought we were the only country that had an American flag.
Stupid. Is this like one of those rage bait videos? This has got to be rage bait. I don't know. He seems pretty serious.
Now, after living in Australia for like 3 or 4 months, Australia has their own flag. And it looks so cool. It looks way better than
Shut
ours. Does anyone do...
Send the meteor. Just send it. Send it. This can't be real. This can't be real. It's hard to tell, though, because I didn't see him laugh. He was, like, not smiling or laughing at all. We got to check the comments. Maybe somebody knows him. The problem with America is I genuinely have no idea if this is satire or not. Yes. The worst part is we can't tell if it's a joke or real. Is it... Is education illegal in America? Yeah, it's got to be fake. It's got to be fake, 100%. I refuse to believe that that's real. All right. Let's go
I feel
do
like
another
things
one.
are just backwards over here in Australia, you guys. So when I first moved here, not a single guy came up to me at the clubs and hit on me. And I found it a bit weird. I was like kind of offended, not gonna lie. Coming from North America, I don't know, I was kind of offended.
This girl's ego got destroyed.
It was really nice because I could just go out with the girlies, have a good time, you know what I mean? Like no guys were coming up to me, like it was great.
You're a liar!
Oh, I call BS. Taylor, you look like a nice girl, but you absolutely love it when guys come up and hit on you. Like, let's be real here. I was just really nice because I was able to get out with the girlies and no guys hit on me while also complaining about it. All right. I don't want to be mean. Let's keep going. Let's see what else you got to say.
Anyways, now I have a boyfriend, and every time my boyfriend and I go out to the clubs, there are 1,000 girls coming up to him and hitting on him. And no guys come up to me at all. And I'm like, is that just how it is here? Like, do the girls put in the work? Like, is it just a bit backwards? Because, like,
Probably.
in North America, it's like the guys come up to the girls, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know any girls that would go up to a guy. So it just seems a bit backwards. Like, can someone please explain this to me? Also, why is every single guy short? Like, I'm a pretty short girl, and I tower over all these men at the club.
This is like just a girl problem. Every girl wants a guy that's like 6'2". Like your average guy is like 5'8". I think I've seen a video where someone pulled it open and it was like the average man that is over 6 foot, it's like 2% of the world, or like 1.5. It's so small. All right. That was interesting. I'm assuming that it's just more of a culture where the women are more the pursuers. Is that true? Let me know or not. Or if she's maybe just got something else going on. That's Gold Coast boys for you. Because you look like every other chick here and not special. Oh, that was fucked up. Maybe you're just not as special as you think you are. Man, people will write anything on the internet. Yes, it's backwards. Okay, cool. And they got an Aussie flag in there. We got confirmation. It's backwards. It's fact, you guys. It is backwards. I'm totally kidding. Please let me know. It's because you're a 10. They are intimidated. All right.
Having an American accent in Australia is honestly such a grind. Australians will say names to me and I don't know how they're spelled, so I'm just going to repeat it back to them the way they said it to me. And this backfires on me all the time. If I get introduced to someone named Taylor, I don't know whether their name's Taylor or Taylor. And either I got to seem like a dickhead and ask them like, oh, how do you spell that? Or all of a sudden I've got a 50% chance of just saying their name weirdly in an Australian accent. Like their name could be Taylor and I'm just all of a sudden like, oh, how is your day going, Taylor? Someone once told me that their baby's name was Carter, and I was like, oh, Carter, that's a really nice name. And they would have been like, why is this fuckwit saying my kid's name in an Australian accent? Like, his name is Carter, but I just hear Carter, and I'm like, okay, his name's Carter.
That is hilarious. I've never even thought about that before. I wonder what my name would be in Australian. This is Jacob, right? I don't think you would say that any differently, right? We thought this girl was named Kite for months. It's Kat. It's Kate. Okay. My husband's American and I'm Aussie and our dog is Harper. She only comes to Harpa though. LOL. This happened to me. I'm an American in Australia too. Someone told me, what? Did they? Oh, it got cut off. Okay. Someone told me that their baby was Javi and I thought she meant Javi, like Javier. Nope, it was Harvey. Oh, that's great. I love that. That's so much fun. All right, let's find another one.
How to tell Americans and Australians apart.
Oh, the bare feet. Wait. Maybe not.
How to tell Americans and Australians apart.
Is it the... It's got to be the brand of thongs, right? Like the ones that the... I'm lost. I could be completely wrong. I'm confused. These are definitely nicer thongs or sandals. Like they're much thicker. What are these? Like, I can't even see what brand these are, but these ones seem more like cheap ones that you buy when you forgot your sandals when you're on vacation and you need some sandals. You buy those ones. They're zooming in on the sole, so I'm guessing that's what it is. I gotta find out in the comments. I still don't know which is Aussie and which is the American. Everyone thinking it's the barefoot, but I reckon it's the thongs. Yeah, that was my first thought too, was that someone was barefoot, but I can see his thongs over in the corner. So I don't think it's that. I'm Canadian. I've been selling my whole life and never wear shoes. I've lost too many sandals. I love sandals, but it is also like 45 degrees outside right now. So no shoes on the boat. I'm American and I will go barefoot before I wear flip-flops. No, dude, come on. I love flip-flops. You're lying if you think they're not comfortable. Things that confuse me as an American in Australia. Low water in the toilets? Oh, the water is really low. That's weird. Yeah, I've never seen that before. You can do that yourself, though. Like, you just adjust it on the inside. Is it just standard? You keep the water way lower? Entire building in a mall. That's actually really cool. The flipping of the switches for the outlets. I've seen this before, you guys. We do not have these And I don't know why not. I know it's technically safer to have them. I guess it's just, I don't know. The specific abbreviation. Okay. The fact that we have switches on our outlets and you don't is such a safety concern. I mean, technically, yeah, I guess so. It's more of a, but like, who's really electrocuting themselves out of the outlet? Like, I don't know. That's probably really rare. Watch us pull up a stat and then it's like, let's do it. Let's see it. I spelled electrocute like a 4th grader. Let's see here. Annual fatalities, 200 people from electrical outlets. Outlets, receptacles only, 40 fatalities. So a very, very tiny percent of people, but some people. Okay. As an Australian, I've always wondered how people in American high school movies dunked people's heads in the toilet, but now that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Okay. When an American enters an Australian Target for the first time.
What do you think of it, Australian Target?
Oh, well, it's like Walmart, but worse.
Oh.
It's like... It's ugly.
It's ugly? Well, can you at least show me? How is Target designing their stores differently in Australia? All right, we got to go to the comments for this one because I can't really see much. I'm trying to see here. It does look a little different. Like, the floors do look way different. The walls do seem kind of like Walmart. Like, Target's is much more, like, there's red everywhere. There's designs and logos, and the floors are usually a different material, but you're in a different country. All right. I was so shocked by Australian Target. Now take her to an Australian Kmart. There's no way you guys have Kmart. You guys have Kmarts? What? I used to love Kmart. Those all closed down. As an American in Australia, Australian Target is like American Kmart, and Australian Kmart is like American Target. What? Why are the shelves at child height? Oh, we just learned because people are shorter, right? Totally kidding. Totally kidding. It's all jokes, you guys. You're gonna see me doing long form content like this, and yeah, I like to kid around and have a good time.
Uber for Dano?
No. Dan Rue.
Get in, you mad cunt! What do you reckon, mate? Have you ever been picked up in the fucking HSV? You know how to punch on, mate? Go on, hit the cunt! What are you doing?
You want to punch on me? It's really hard for me to understand what they were saying. I get that that's like part of the skit, right? They're trying to sound ridiculous. Maybe, I don't know. I have no clue. There's no way that you guys actually punch kangaroos, right?
8 in the fucking morning. That's beer time, Dano.
What's the shoe for?
We'll fucking tell you. Stop!
I'll do it my goddamn self.
Oh, that was hilarious. I love that. This is exactly what Australia is like, though. Is it? I really do hope it is. Y'all seem so amazing and just like, you guys seem so nice. Where are the giant spiders and dinosaurs? Are we all going to pretend that this isn't actually what it's like? Okay. If it's not like this, I don't want it. That's great. All right. Let's go to another one.
I had one chick ask me, how did I get to America? Did I fly or did I drive? And I was like, what do you mean, did I drive? And she's like, well, do they have roads in Australia? Like, how did you get here? I was like, have you ever seen like an airline called Qantas? And they're like, what does that mean? I was like, what are you talking about right now? So I Googled it and I was like, that. And they can't understand that Qantas because it's an acronym that doesn't have the U next to the Q. Because it's Qantas.
Like when I first saw it, I was like, is this Qantas?
Yeah, I want to go to contest.
Contest. Oh my god, contest.
Oh,
Very
I
good.
don't want to
very
fly like a virgin. I want to fly the contest.
No, contest. Very good.
Very good. Big kangaroo.
Virgin, very shit. Very good. Contest, so good.
No horsepower, kangaroo power.
Very good.
Hop from one city to one city.
That's how we fly in Australia.
That's how we fly.
You know what is really sad is he's probably not lying. Somebody did say that to him. God, it makes me so upset. Just so you guys know, like, our colleges literally spit out the dumbest people. If that was an older person, I would be shocked. It was probably a young American who is just dumb. Straight dumb. Drive from Australia to America. Yeah, dude, it's insane. I can't even believe that somebody said that to him. So I'm never going to say Qantas the same way ever again.
Something out about Australia, and I feel so stupid. So I've been living in Australia for the past 4 years now. And the entire time that I've been living here, I thought all the women were calling each other doll. Come to find out, it's Darl.
Darl.
But it sounds like doll. They've been calling each other Darl, like short for darling. And it's so cute. Like, I swear I've loved it when women would call me this, but the entire time I have thought they've been calling me doll.
That's crazy. I've never really heard that before. Maybe Darl. Do guys say it, or is it more of just the girls say it to each other? Accents are crazy. It's actually dal, as in the lentil-based curry. Australian here. I call people dal and darl, but in the Australian accent, do they sound the same? They probably do. We also say dal though. Okay, so it's dal, darlin, darl. Just anything with a D is basically a woman. I'm absolutely having a blast.
So
with this.
I just moved to Brisbane, Australia from Rochester, New York, like 5 days ago. And it was like 22 hours of travel. And these are just like some things I've noticed so far living here that's different than America, I guess. Okay, for one, it's winter right now and I'm in my bikini at the pool.
That's
I'm
awesome.
at an Airbnb because
Not her bikini. I'm married. I just mean like being outside in the wintertime.
my apartment wasn't available until a week after I got here, and I'm at the pool in the wintertime. The wintertime is super similar to like New York fall, like late summer fall vibe. We're headed into spring over here though, so that's crazy. It's like 80
That's
degrees
awesome.
Fahrenheit here.
It's like Florida.
That I can wrap my head around that. But I do know that that's like strictly in Brisbane. That's a thing. A lot of people like move up to Brisbane, even if they're living in Sydney or Adelaide or Melbourne, because it's just warmer up here. So that's super common. Another thing is that the bus is super easy to figure out. Like public transportation is so much easier than it.
Everywhere does public transportation better than America. I'm not surprised at all.
Is at least in Rochester, and actually kind of like New York City. It's just not as chaotic, and it's 50 cents. Or maybe it was 7.
Well, the buses in New York City are about to be free. When was this? Was this in August? Yeah. And she probably voted for the free buses.
It's less than $1 to get anywhere you want to go. Like, I took the bus an hour away. It was 70 cents for the whole thing. It was crazy. And it's really easy to figure out. Google Maps has been my savior. So something that was like a harsh reality to swallow was they pay for rent weekly here. So that's a rip because you don't get paid weekly. Like I get paid.
That's a huge culture shock for me. They pay rent. You all pay rent weekly? Weekly. You got to pay so much, like so frequently. All right. I mean, I kind of get it. You know, especially if you're the landlord, you don't, if someone can't meet it and they're all of a sudden like 2 months behind, and at least with the weeks, it's like you miss one time and they're like right on it. But
paid fortnightly. So like that's just whack. So like my apartment is $445 a week, and
seems a little high, no? She in like an expensive area, $445. Is she sharing an apartment? Like, damn.
I had to pay extra to have air conditioning, and maybe I'm a brat for that, but coming from Rochester, New York, I was not about to not have air conditioning when it's summertime here, being in a subtropical climate. Like that was, I would die. That's just not, I'll call my brat card any day on that. Everyone is so nice.
What's a brat
like,
card?
So nice. And honestly, like when I was traveling around Europe, like people were usually really weirded out that like an American, or not weirded out, but they're like, oh, you're American. Like it was just like a deal to be had. Here,
Are they like, do you own guns? Have you ever seen someone get shot? It's usually the questions that Americans get.
like no one gives a single fuck. No one cares that I'm American. They'll just be like, oh, American.
That's cool.
And like I've had to
Nice.
ask people a lot of questions just to adapt to the culture, because I don't know how. I just moved here for work and school. Like I didn't really do research because I'm stupid in that way. So like I've had to ask a lot of people, and they're so helpful. And when they find out I'm from America, they're like, oh, cool, like welcome. You know?
Yeah, you
like,
guys
it's
seem
not
so
like,
nice.
oh,
I know I've said that
American.
multiple times.
Like, there's no vibes like that. Like it's very cool. Everyone's so helpful. Qantas airline #1. Love those people. Kindest humans ever. So again, I haven't really been here that long, but those are just some things I've learned, but maybe I'll learn more along the way.
Oh, let me see.
In the meantime, I start work tomorrow, and I'm just gonna enjoy being
Oh, that's probably why your rent is that much a
in
week.
this Airbnb with this like crazy
Oh, it's an Airbnb.
cool
Okay.
vibe.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
You know what? I guarantee you that like whenever I've run into Australians, like I wouldn't call them an acquaintance that I know who's Australian. It's more of my brother's friend, but every time we hear y'all talk, I mean, it's like you just light up. You guys seem so cool, so nice. Absolutely love it. Do you miss Wegmans yet? Wait till you see kids go to school not worrying about guns. There's always one of those. Me watching this in Rochester. Yeah, Brisbane has 1 week of winter and you missed it. All right, guys, I still have so many videos in this playlist, but we've been going for a while here. If you want a part 2, let me know. We'll do it in a part 2, but I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Appreciate y'all watching. If you have any recommendations, drop them in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe and stick around. Trying to put a video out every couple of days for you, and looking forward to it. All right, I'm getting the hell out of here. Peace. See you later.